a good part of this book ran in 16 segments in the New York Times last year, and that's where it originated. And one reason why it's a book was because that process was counterproductive to the way I write, and I agreed to do it, signed the contract, and started writing the story for the serialization, and realized it wasn't the way I like to write. You have to write to a hole in the newspapers. They have a hole. They have a space, 3,000 words, and I had to write this in 16 3,000 word segments, and that really played hell with momentum of the story. Momentum is the key thing in writing. It's the key thing in reading, I think. And I couldn't keep it right. I couldn't keep the right balance, and I couldn't keep the momentum when every week I had to write exactly 3,000 words. So I was very early into that process when I knew I can't wait till this is over and I can take this story back and write it the way I would like to write it. So that's where this book came from. Also, it was just too short. I didn't get a chance to, even with the 3,000 words a week for 16 weeks, it just wasn't enough to tell the whole story, and I ended up chopping stuff out all the time and chopping out good stuff. And so it's a... who is it? And in a way, it's a very rare opportunity because you always wish you could get everything back, especially if you get a bad review. You know, the book comes out and they say, you know, this book is terrible or whatever. You wish you could try it again, and I actually did get a chance to try this again. Before the New York Times ran anything, I had to write the whole story because they didn't want me to. They wanted to know where it was going and so forth, and so there's quite a long period of time before I came back to it and rewrote it and expanded it. I added quite a bit to it, a whole offshoot of the investigation and so forth, and it was very pleasurable actually to go back and have a second chance to write a story before it actually was published as a book.